Now we are just analyzing a truss by graphical method. Whatever the truss which is given to you, first of all draw it as per the given scale with some angle and the loads. Normal. We can call this as a space diagram. Calculate the reactions Ra and Rb when the load is given. Once the Ra and Rb is known, then what we have to do? We have to, from space diagram, we have to give the Bose notation and then we have to convert it into vector diagram. That is force diagram. What is Bose notation? Every member is designated by some number or some alphabet just to the left or right or just the top or bottom of this. Just for example, if I am talking about the member AC, this member AC can be written as 1,4 or 4,1. Similarly, I am talking about the AB member, it is written as 2,4 or 4,2. Similarly, this member will be either represented by 3,4 or 4,3. These giving the number in the space available. Right from here to here there is a one space and one space has got one number. Here to here is the one space and one number. Here in one space one number. Right from here to here one space, one number. No repetition of number should be given. After giving the Bose notation and finding out the reactions Ra and Rb, then we have to start with making the vector diagram. For that, now assume the suitable scale. Suppose this is 10 kilonewton, this is 30 kilonewton, this is 40 kilonewton. Assume scale as say 1 centimeter is equal to 5 kilonewton. And start from the any of the known forces, first of all, which are already given to you. Just whether it is, you can start from 40, you can start from 30 or you can start from 10. But it is always expected that you should go clockwise. Either if you are starting from 1, then 1, 2, 2, 3 and 3 to 1. Always around the joint, we have to go clockwise always. Numbers are also accordingly given 1, 2, 3 and in between there is a 4. Here I will mention that 40 kilonewton is represented by 3, 1. 3 and 1 represented by 40. 30 will be represented by either 1, 2 or 2, 1. And Ra will be represented by either 2, 3 or 3, 2. Now what we have to do? We have to start from any of the point. I am starting from 3. 3, 1. Acting downward. 40 kilonewton. Start, take a point 3. Draw a straight line parallel to this with a magnitude of 8 centimeter because we have considered that the unit is 5 kilonewton for 1 centimeter. This is 40 kilonewton, it is 8 centimeter. Right from 3 to 1, acting downward parallel to this 8 centimeter. Now from here 1 to 2, it is 30 centimeter up. From 1 to 2, this is 1. From 1 to 2 upward, and this is 6 centimeter, and automatically this comes out to be 2 centimeter. Once these known forces have been drawn, then we will start with unknown members, calculating the forces in an unknown members. How to calculate it? First of all, consider from any of the side. Say I am considering 3, say. If we are starting from the 3, 1, 1, 4 and 4, 3. Just see. 3, 1, 1, 4, 4, 3. So starting from 3, 4, it is already drawn as a 3, 4. So 3, 1, sorry. 3, 1 is already drawn. Then 1, 4. From 1, draw a line parallel to this. And similarly, from 3 also draw a line parallel to this. It will cut somewhere, we write this as say 4. write this as a 4 and measure this 3 4. 3 4 means you will get this member. Measure this line again, which is 1 4. 1 4. You measure this, you will get the force in this member. If you will measure this, you will get the force in this member. Now you come down across here. So when I am coming to the 1 3, now you can see. I am coming, next step is to 1 2, rather 1 2 2 4 4 1. Just see. 1 2 2 4 4 1. Going clockwise, coming to the first point only. Now 1 2 is known. 1 2 upward. From 2, draw a parallel line. It will definitely cut over here and whole thing will be completed. Similarly, go for the third step. This way, complete all the steps and measure these lines, this line, this line, this line, and these are the 3 unknowns, 1, 2 and 3. This unknown represents 4 2 or 2 4. This unknown represents a 1 4 or 4 1. This unknown represents a 3 4 or 4 3. I have measured this length over here and converted into force, that giving the value of this. Now the question is, which is the compression member and which is in tension member. If I will start from say 3 or start from 1, 1 4 4 3 3 1. Just see. I am starting from 3 here. 3 1 around the joint. Around the joint. जैसे जैसे मैं घूम रहा हूँ एग्जैक्टली उसी हिसाब से अपने को एरो देना है. देखिए यहाँ लिखा है 3 1. 3 1 डाउन है. चलो यहाँ 3 से 1 आ गया डाउन. उसके बाद में है 1 2 4. 1 से अपन 4 की तरफ गए. किधर गए? 1 से 4. 1 से कहाँ गए? 4 अपवर्ड. तो write an arrow upward over here near the joint. Near the joint like this. और ये एक बार ये एरो मिल गया है तो दूसरा एरो ऐसा आ जाएगा. और ये बताया मैंने कि एरो ऐसा होगा तो कंप्रेशन, ऐसा होगा तो टेंशन. अब ये एरो आ गया. उसके बाद यहाँ चले गए. दूसरे चले अपन सेकंड स्टेप में जाएंगे. 1 2 1 2 2 4 4 1. जस्ट सी. 1 2 2 4 4 1. 1 2 upward. 1 2 upward. Yes. 2 4. 2 से 4 किधर जा रहे हैं अपन? We are going toward this direction. तो एरो कहाँ, इसके जॉइंट में कहाँ लगेगा एरो? इस दिशा में. तो ये एरो ऐसा लगा, इसका मतलब ये एरो भी इसके अपोजिट ऐसा लगेगा. इसका मतलब ये है, यहाँ मेंशन किया है मैंने, एरो फेस टू फेस वी कॉल एज ए टेंशन, एरो बैक टू बैक वी कॉल एज ए compression. This way we can complete the whole diagram and find out the forces as well as the nature of the member of the forces also. Nature of this one thing is converted into, first I converted into the scale and then write the forces over here. And this is called a vector diagram. Vector diagram is showing the forces. This was only showing the spaces, the length, etc. But this is showing actually the forces. I will repeat only for this only. First just 2 3 3 4 4 2. If I go from here 2 3 upwards, okay, then 3 2 3 2 3 upward, 3 4. From here 3 4 we are going in this direction. This direction. Put the arrow in this direction toward the joint. ऑटोमेटिकली दूसरा एरो यहाँ आ जाएगा. दूसरा एरो यहाँ आ जाएगा. यहाँ जैसे जैसे अपन जा रहे हैं वैसे वैसे ही वो एरो उस जॉइंट के आसपास लगाना है. यदि मैं यूँ जाऊँगा तो एरो भी जॉइंट पे ऐसा लगेगा. उस जॉइंट पे यदि आते हुए यूँ दिख रहा है तो इस जॉइंट पे एरो हमेशा ऐसा हो गया. In this way, once the basic concepts are known, whether it is a single triangle or a double triangle, whatsoever it may be, it can be very easily calculated and the forces can be drawn can be calculated with this. Thank you very much.